Why does this French street have so many names? Let's learn 300 years of French history using this sign. So in 1705, this street basically just meant like street of the town or street of the village. But don't let that name deceive you, because at the turn of the 18th century, Paris was already very populated. In 1705, there were about 500,000 people living in Paris. Why does the name change to Liberty Street in 1794? Because this is the height of the French Revolution. The motto of the French Revolution is liberty, brotherhood, and equality. In 1812, this street is renamed Napoleon Street. Why? Because Napoleon has ended the French Revolution and made himself emperor. But in 1815, just 3 years after this street was renamed, Napoleon is finally defeated for the last time at the Battle of Waterloo. He's forced to his second and final exile, and who comes back into power? The Bourbon dynasty, which is why this street was renamed Royal Street. But in 1848, this street is renamed National Street. And why is that? Because in 1848, Europe is going through a continent-wide fever for revolutions. As a result of the 1848 revolutions in France, the French people elected a new president. He was Napoleon's step-grandson and nephew, Louis Napoleon, otherwise known as Napoleon III. And just a couple of years after being elected president, Louis Napoleon said, "Just kidding you guys, I'm Emperor Napoleon III now." He created another empire, which is why we have Imperial Street. Napoleon III continued to rule France until 1871, when France suffered a humiliating defeat at the hands of the Prussians in the Franco-Prussian War. Otto von Bismarck captured Napoleon III, but the French didn't even want him back. Instead, they established something called the Paris Commune. That was really short-lived, but they established a republic after that, and that's why we again see nationalism in 1871. There's plenty of French history between 1871 and 1944, but what happens in the 1940s in France? World War II. And that's where we get the final name for this street, named after General Charles de Gaulle.